Now, ahead of the 2019 polls, a horse trading drama has erupted once again in Karnataka. The ruling Congress-JDS alliance are now engaged in a poaching war with the Bharatiya Janata Party. Water Resource Minister, strongman of the Congress party, D.K. Sivakumar, who has earned the reputation of being the troubleshooter for the Congress, has alleged that the BJP has revived its Operation Kamala and was trying to poach Congress MLAs to destabilize the Kumaraswamy government. It all began with 3 Congress MLAs who have gone missing. Sivakumar claims they are camping with the BJP in Mumbai. Congress also claims that 4 to 5 BJP MLAs are willing to switch sides towards the from the Bharatiya Janata Party to the Congress. In a counter claim, BJP says 10 Congress, 3 JDS MLAs are in touch with them. Sources tell India Today that the BJP is banking on 13 MLAs and is likely to move a no-confidence motion against the coalition government next week. But Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy has claimed there is no threat to his government as he is in touch with 3 Congress MLAs who are reportedly missing.
ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ನಿರಂತರವಾದ ಸಂಪರ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ 3 ಜನರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರುಗಳೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಮುಂಬೈನಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಾಸಕರಿರಲಿ
3 ಜನ ಮುಂಬೈಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅವ್ರ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಸರುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪಾಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
BJP leaders are saying that this government is going to fall. They are fixing time and again they are fixing the Muhurta. But to their unfortunate, it is not happening. It will not happen. The government is stable. We are all stable. There is absolutely no problem with this government. We will definitely continue for 5 years. You know, some of our MLAs have gone out. We don't have to worry about. They would have gone for temple. They would have gone for holiday. They would, family outings. We don't know.
हमारे लोग कांग्रेस पार्टी को छोड़ के कहीं जाने वाले नहीं हैं। कोएलिशन गवर्नमेंट है, इसको गिराने की कोशिश वो लोग कर रहे हैं। चंद लोगों को वो बुला के उनके रिश्तेदारों को, उनके पहचानत के लोगों को एक हाइप क्रिएट कर रहे हैं। वो अपना गलत तरीका अपनाकर लोगों में एक कंफ्यूजन क्रिएट कर रहे हैं।
Chief Minister Kumaraswamy told openly, we are in touch with so many BJP MLAs. And he has started horse trading. That's why our MLAs are telling, unnecessarily is telling so many names, BJP MLAs. Let us be together for another 1 or 2 days. That is the MLA session when we will discuss now. Unnecessarily, being a Chief Minister of Karnataka, he has already contacted our Kalburgi MLA and promised ministership and also money and so many things. So he is creating, being a Chief Minister of Karnataka, he is creating all this outsleading. That's why we would want to give any rumors for such thing. That's why we are together, we are here.
It is unfortunate that the Congress party is seeking to blame the BJP when actually, as Yeddyurappa ji, our leader, has said, that it's the Congress party and others who are trying to poach the BJP MLAs. And now the Chief Minister there himself has said that the 3 MLAs who travelled to Mumbai from their party took the permission and informed the Chief Minister. So why are they trying to do politics? Their problems, they should not try to foist and try to find an excuse by blaming the BJP. They should solve their problems and govern Karnataka.
Resort politics is back yet again in Karnataka as the BJP huddles its 104 MLAs in a Gurugram hotel. Not taking any chances, on Monday, in fact, the BJP asked its Karnataka MLAs to stay in the hotel in Gurugram as the Saffron Party is cautious of the anti-poaching or reverse poaching bid by the Congress of its MLAs by both, in fact, the Congress and the JDS. Now, BJP Karnataka MLA from Nipani has said that all 104 MLAs are together and they have only come to Gurugram Hotel to strategize for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. It has also in fact clarified that there is no talk on forming the government. If there is anything, it will be conveyed to the media only if things were as simple and straightforward.
लोकसभा चुनावन आ रहा है, इसलिए चुनावन का पहले एक मीटिंग कंडक्ट कर और वो इंचार्ज देता है असेंबली कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी वाइज, इसलिए एक मीटिंग करने के लिए हम इधर आए हैं।
हमारे बीजेपी के 104 विधायक हैं, हम सभी एक साथ हैं। यहाँ पे तो लोकसभा के चुनाव आ रहे थे, उसके प्रिपरेशन के लिए, उसके तैयारी के लिए यहाँ पे बुलाया है।
And in all these breakneck speed developments, let's just put out a few questions that we are asking this Tuesday morning. Question number one on the burning question today, in fact, is rampant horse trading in Karnataka. It is so blatant. Nobody is even hiding it now. People are openly talking about their MLAs being poached. Question number two right now that we are putting out, bid to overthrow the Congress-JDS government. Is this a desperate move by the BJP before the 2019 election? How are they going to, in fact, gain from it? That we'll also discuss this in the question in our program. Now, can Kumaraswamy government survive its entire term? This is a question that has been being asked right from the time this government was formed, with what the Congress swiftly moving and doing. Whether they will be able to survive the full 5 years, because there are fissures within the Congress JDS as well. Question number 4 that we're putting out this morning, BJP's Operation Kamla 2.0 or Congress JDS tussle, because there is internal dynamics of the Congress and then with the JDS as well, their coalition partner. All that is also playing here as well. And question number 5 that we are putting out this morning, who is trying to poach the MLAs? Because everybody as of now is accusing the other party of trying to poach their MLAs. Are the MLAs of either party, are they so easily influenced, bought, sold, that everybody is so insecure about their own people? Before I introduce my guest, let's also tell you what exactly is this scenario, how the BJP can form the government in Karnataka, how many people do they need if something has to happen there. Let's quickly take a look at this big scenario. All right, scenario number 1 is if 3 Congress MLAs can jump the ship to the Bharatiya Janata Party. 3 of them will have to go and join the BJP. That will be scenario number 1. Now, scenario number 2, what the situations that are taking place right now. In this scenario, the anti-defection law will kick in. So if 3 of the Congress MLAs, they in fact jump ship to the BJP, then the anti-defection law will have to will take place, and in scenario number, these 3 Congress MLAs can be disqualified. What will happen in this? The coalition will survive. JDS Congress government will survive if only 3 of these MLAs of the Congress party jump ship and go to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now let's take a look at scenario number 2 of what the permutation and combinations are. All right. So 3 Congress MLAs may quit. So rather than joining the Bharatiya Janata Party, they just quit. And then what happens in this scenario? Congress numbers in the assembly will reduce. So the numbers of the Congress party comes down in the assembly. In this scenario, Congress-JDS coalition will remain unaffected. The coalition will survive in scenario number 2 as well. Now let's take a look at scenario number 3 of what can happen and how will it affect the coalition. 4 BJP MLAs can jump ship to the Congress-JDS alliance, as being claimed by a few Congress leaders that there are disgruntled BJP MLAs, those who are in touch with them. Again, the anti-defection law will kick in. As far as the government is concerned, 4 BJP MLAs, they will be disqualified. And the government will still survive. There is a need of more than 13 MLAs from the Congress party to quit for BJP to have any chance at the formation of the government. Joining me at this time on the broadcast, Aishwarya Mahadev, spokesperson of the Congress party. We are also being joined by Vivek Reddy. He is the spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. R.K. Upadhyay, senior political commentator, also with us this morning. Good morning to all my guests. Before I get the heated argument between the Congress and the BJP, Mr. Upadhyay, because all of them right now are claiming that our people are being poached by the other team. Just put these things in context for us. Why is the BJP, if the sources are to be believed, so desperate to form the government in Karnataka before 2019?
Ankit, it's a very intriguing and pulsating game which is on. You know, they've been talking about this for a long time, but I think finally it's coming to some kind of a fruition as far as the BJP is concerned. You know, it's no longer called Operation Kamala. Now it's called, they're calling it Operation Sankranti. You know, today is a Sankranti day. It's a big festival in Karnataka. It's a festival of harvest. So BJP is looking for new harvest and, you know, probably come to power in Karnataka. But it's not going to be that easy. It's not at all that easy. But, you know, they need at least 19. They're looking at 19. One of the other things that is being floated is 19 on 19. You know, they're looking for 19 MLAs to cross over, either resigning from the party or joining somehow, and then by forming it by the 19th of January. So that is the deadline they've set. But whether it will be possible or not is going to be, you know, something that we're going to watch. But there from my information, there are already 6 people in Mumbai.
Right.
It's not just 3. There are 6 people who are staying, Congress people, 5 Congress MLAs and 1 independent MLA who are there in Mumbai. And, you know, they're being closely watched.
Okay. You know, it's very interesting that Aishwarya Mahadev and Vivek Reddy, we have had this entire conversation, this sort of a debate just about 7 months back. You were talking the same things, poaching, people going to this side or the other, and we are back to square one. Vivek Reddy, why are you desperate to form the government before the 2019 Lok Sabha polls? What's the game plan? This is only going to give some sort of a perception against the Bharatiya Janata Party and possibly make a martyr out of Kumaraswamy and the Congress party in Karnataka. Why so desperate?
Well, we are not desperate, Ankit. It is the Congress and the JDS coalition that have pushed it to the extremes. Perhaps in the cabinet expansion that happened in the last week of December, last 10 days of December, that's when major fault lines were exposed in the coalition. There was internal rebellion, and many of the rebelling MLAs have moved out. So this is the scenario that is developing in Karnataka.
So am I to understand that the BJP right now is fishing in troubled waters? There is problem between Congress and JDS, and you want to just fish in those troubled waters, catch a few of those dissenting MLAs and possibly take a chance at the formation of the government?
Well, I wouldn't say fishing in troubled waters. But when such rebelling MLAs voluntarily would want to come to a political party, then we will have to definitely look into that. That is all that we are doing.
Aishwarya Mahadev, Vivek Reddy is sounding magnanimous. He's sounding magnanimous. He's only saying it's the problem is between the Congress and the JDS. We are only helping those who are in fact unhappy with the Congress party.
No, like Ankit, the first thing is I think that the BJP really needs to get its stand clear, because at some point they're saying they're trying to poach our MLAs. At some point they're saying Yeddyurappa in Delhi said, no, we're not trying to bring down any government. And then Vivek is having a third different view. I believe they're extremely confused because nobody knows exactly what is happening. But I believe at some point, Ankit, what you need to realize is that this magnanimity is also false. Nobody voluntarily wants to leave, but you realize, and there's been a spate of IT raids, ED raids all across, not only in Karnataka, but in a lot of states, to basically threaten MLAs to move here and there. And I think that is what is happening here. But very simply put, as of yesterday and day before yesterday, the Congress leadership has highlighted and also spoken to the media about the fact that we know completely the details about where our MLAs are and what is happening and what is going to happen as well. The BJP is just trying to see and be opportunistic and see if they can make any sort of headway out of this. But let me remind everybody that this is not the BJP national leadership's decision, because Mr. Amit Shah, and also according to local verified sources, has refused to meet Mr. Yeddyurappa 3 times in Delhi based on Operation Kamala in this state.
But Aishwarya, as you say that the BJP is speaking in various voices,
to be chief minister,
as the BJP is speaking in various voices, Aishwarya, there seems to be some sort of a confusion within the Congress party as well. D.K. Shivakumar comes out and says that our MLAs are being poached. Then the Home Minister comes out and says nothing of that sort is happening. In fact, we are in touch with the BJP MLAs. So is there some sort of a confusion? GK Shivkumar also hits out at Kumaraswamy. He's saying those MLAs are my friends. Confusion seems to be prevailing in the Congress as well.
No, absolutely not, Ankit, because if you look at Mr. DK Shivkumar's statement, which was in Kannada, he said possibilities and chances of the BJP trying to poach MLAs is happening, and we know that 3 of our MLAs are in Mumbai, and that the BJP is trying to contact them, and then BJP leadership is rushing, and Mr. Fadnavis also, as of today, is rushing to see what they can make out of this situation. As of now, Mr. Parmeshwar has corroborated the same, saying, you know, our MLAs are safe, though attempts are being made, and Mr. Kumaraswamy has also stated the same. So that way, the only way that there's a misreading of that is linguistically. However, factually, everything is on the same
BJP and the Congress, Mr. Upadhyay, both the BJP and the Congress spokesperson are absolutely clear about what is happening. It's only the media, the voters, and possibly the people in Karnataka, those who are confused seeing this drama. Makes sense for it for my viewers, because who goes where is now the most talked about thing in Karnataka.
Ankit, it's now an open season in all the parties. You know, ever since the cabinet expansion, there is a lot of vulnerability within the Congress. And Congress, you know, had those 6 cabinet posts and then about 30 odd, boards and corporations. Now they've exhausted those cards. So obviously there is a lot of disgruntlement within the Congress, which is being exploited by the BJP. And that is what is coming out in the open. And it's not going to be easy for them. In fact, you know, JDS never wanted this cabinet expansion before the Lok Sabha election. They, in fact, told Rahul Gandhi, let's have it after the Lok Sabha elections. But there was compulsions within the Congress. Mr. Siddarabaya couldn't, keep his supporters waiting for too long. And he also wants people like MB Patil, MTB Rangaraj and Satish Jarkiholi, who are money bags in the Congress, to be in the ministry. And they want them to bring the money to the Lok Sabha elections. So Congress had to go for Lok Sabha, the cabinet expansion.
Mr. Upadhyay, before I go to Vivek,
there are other people who
is the BJP somehow trying to form the government and throttle the resource movement for the Congress party before 2019? It all comes down to the resources for the big elections in 2019.
Yes, that is a great possibility, because the BJP also realizes that if these two parties go together, they are going to have, it's not going to be that easy in the Lok Sabha election as well. They want to break it before the Lok Sabha elections, and in fact I think strategy is they may not want to form the government. They just want to bring this down. Bring this down before the Lok Sabha election.
Yeah, bring this down, get president rule going. Even with that, Vivek Reddy, the BJP gets an upper hand. But the fact remains, Mr. Reddy, if you are so confident about your own house, what are your MLAs doing in Gurugram? A sightseeing tour to Haryana? What is happening?
Well, one is, Ankit, we are actually, there was a national conference of the BJP. And pursuant to the national conference, there is a strategic session on how the Lok Sabha elections should be conducted. But in any case, Ankit, look at the Congress audacity. They have openly said that they will poach our MLAs. Now, what else we have to do under such circumstances? So there is a serious
audacity is being shown by both the parties. Your people are also saying we are in touch with the Congress. You yourself said that you are in touch with the rebel Congress MLAs. So possibly the audacity is being shown by both the sides.
The rebel Congress MLAs, the only difference is this: the rebel Congress MLAs perhaps are no longer in control of the Congress. And the reason why, perhaps this is also an important factor.
Exactly, and for you to keep your MLAs in control, you have to put them under a lock in a hotel.
We are absolutely in control. We are absolutely in control. But the deeper roots of this problem, as pointed out Mr. Ramakrishna, the deeper roots of this problem are, first of all, as to why the Congress House went out of order. The reason why it went out of order.
So the problem is the Congress party. The BJP is only standing at the side. It's just the BJP is acting like a magnet for the rebel Congress MLAs. They are not doing anything. It's happening on its own. Aishwarya Madhav, you're smiling. I'm going to come to you for a quick reaction.
For a quick
reaction on what is happening.
Okay. No longer in control.
All right, they are no longer in control. We'll try and understand. The poaching Natika in Karnataka is back, and with absolute disregard of any political morality, as I said before going into the break. Now, Bengaluru, the capital, should be the hub of all the political activity, but that's not the case. I will show you what is the hub of the political activity right now as far as the politics of Karnataka is concerned. Let's just put out these two maps. Karnataka poaching politics, who is where? 5 Congress MLAs are in Mumbai. So they are in touch, and sources say they have met the BJP state chief and the chief minister there as well. And 102 MLAs of the Bharatiya Janata Party are here in Gurugram, just next a few kilometers away from where our studio is in Gurugram in Haryana, which is a BJP-ruled state. Possibly the feeling of the BJP leadership that they will be safe there. Aishwarya Mahadev, Congress, and the problem within the Congress party of too many leaders, wanting cabinet berths. We have seen how Mr. Jarkioli was very angry, saying, "I will resign." Has the Congress given this opportunity to the BJP? Because you couldn't keep your house together, the BJP is now taking a chance.
See, the one thing that has been made clear by the KPCC president and the Supremo in the state is that the Congress party at no point will be blackmailed by any single MLA. At this point, we believe that nobody is holding us ransom. However, the BJP has made attempts across the board to try and poach these people. However, I don't believe that any of these MLAs, the Jarkioli brothers, have settled down. The people, also the confusion exists on who are the MLAs where, right? Because the media doesn't seem to be getting that right, to be very honest. But
why don't you give us a better picture, Aishwarya? You know it. You give me the names.
I think I think as the media that probably investigative journalism on this part is very important.
Who has gone.
No, we know who's being contacted.
Okay, all right.
In control.
Mr. Reddy, we'll let Aishwarya settle that. Let's go ahead, Aishwarya.
See, it's very simple. There are houses being set in order. Obviously, there is disarray, and when you have not only the idea of inducement, but also coercion and threats being heaped upon our MLAs in forms of IT raids and ED and income tax action being taken against them, you realize that at some point that a lot of MLAs are very weak in this situation. Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, troubleshooter, aptly along with Mr. Maya, Dr. Parmeshwar and Dinesh Gundurao are actively in touch with all of these people. And the one thing you have to note is that Mr. Dinesh Gundurao had written a letter to the ACB saying that the BJP, along with evidence that the BJP is trying to threaten and coerce our MLAs, please take some action, and no action has been taken. And that is also problematic. At this point, the BJP will come out and pretend to be sanctimonious about the fact that our MLAs are also under threat.
If I'm not wrong, Aishwarya,
pardon?
If I'm not wrong, isn't the ACB under the state government?
Yes, the ACB
so are you telling me that Kumaraswamy is so are you insinuating that Kumaraswamy in some way is helping the BJP?
The ED and the IT as well.
So Kumaraswamy is helping the BJP? Your own coalition partner is doing that?
The IT, Ankit, slip of tongue. The ED and the IT department, we have written to all of them, and that is where that we haven't seen any action being taken.
Okay, Mr. Upadhyay, was that just a slip of tongue? Was that just a slip of tongue? Should we let it be like that, or is that the real story?
No, you can check,
there is a problem. There is a problem. Mr. Kumaraswamy also comes out and says. Mr. Kumaraswamy also comes out and says, "Don't treat us as third-rate citizens before the 2019 elections." Where does the JDS stand, Mr. Upadhyay?
In fact, Kumaraswamy is very unhappy because a Congress MLA has been foisted as the political secretary. Can you understand? I mean, believe that a Congress MLA has become a political secretary to the chief minister. So all this is coming to a boil. The Congress went with the JDS only because of the Lok Sabha elections. They had the Lok Sabha election in mind, and that was the reason why they went out of the way to make Kumaraswamy the chief minister. Now that the elections are coming near, there is a lot of tension between the two parties. So JDS has started demanding 12 seats, though they have only won 2. And can Congress afford to give 10 or 12 or whatever they want? So, they are asking for even seats where the Congress has its MPs. For example, Tumkur they want, Chamarajnagar they want, where already Congress has its MPs. And they also want Mysore, Hassan, Mandya, Bidar, Bijapur.
Okay, before I get Mr. Reddy in, Aishwarya, very quickly respond to what Mr. Upadhyay is saying. Respond to what Mr. Upadhyay is saying. It's not only the problem within your own party, you are also in a way in a head-on collision in the coalition with your partner as well, and that possibly is the root cause of the problem, Aishwarya.
You know, I think a lot of it is more speculation than fact, because Mr. Kumaraswamy has time and time again clarified there are statements that are taken out of context and whatnot. However, in the coordination committee meetings, and I've had the opportunity to work with the leadership of the coalition, and I know for a fact that none of these problems exist in reality as they're being projected on paper. Sir, when you talk about seat sharing and whatnot, we are under discussion, we are under dialogue, and we're going to ensure the greatest combine for the elections.
Okay.
And you know, this idea that the coalition is shaky and whatnot, one, a lot of it is local media created, which the national media picks up, and the second, it's being further perpetuated by the BJP. I think our houses are in order. I will not negate the fact that there are teething issues, not teething issues, rather there are certain issues with the coalition right now because of ministries and board commissions and whatnot.
So it's all
But
media
we are going
creation.
to sort that out.
So nothing is happening.
Well, okay, there are problems, Aishwarya says, Mr. Reddy, but the problem, root cause of the problem is that the BJP is trying to propagate, trying to in fact overplay this problem. Is that the case? Because the fact remains that is the national leadership of the BJP and the state leadership. Mr. Yeddyurappa and Mr. Amit Shah, are they on the same page? Can Prime Minister Narendra Modi afford the perception of trying to jod-tod the government, because you've already had a setback when it came to Karnataka, when it came to Uttarakhand from the court as well. So are you ready to take that perception into 2019 elections?
Yes, Ankit, let me just clarify on what Aishwarya said, because she has made a lot of the internal dissension within the party. One thing is clear, there are two forces pulling the coalition apart at this stage, and Mr. Ramakrishna has pointed that out. First thing is that they are not able to hold their flock together. Second thing is the larger issue, the pinpricks that they are giving to their Chief Minister, Mr. Kumaraswamy. Mr. Kumaraswamy is facing a hell of a lot of a torture within this coalition, because they want to keep their MLA as his PA, as his personal secretary, sorry. And this has created a lot of dissension, because this has given a symbol that they are trying to spy on their own chief minister.
Okay.
And therefore, there is total lack of faith within the coalition. These two forces are the root cause as to why MLAs are going out and they're lining up outside, and Aishwarya must know
BJP has nothing to do with it.
But for this inner
Mr. Reddy,
dissension,
BJP has nothing to do with it.
would never have happened. First
You
thing.
have nothing to do with
Yes.
it, and
Second
that is the
thing
only reason why your MLAs are in
the
Gurugram.
fallout of this, the fallout of this, yes, the fallout of this is the mandate of the people was for the BJP. The two rejected political forces have joined together in a very unhealthy coalition.
Sir, let's not get into
Therefore,
that. Sir, let's
the
not get into
mandate
that. We are
of the
7
BJP
months
suggests-
over that debate, and we have seen how in Northeast and some other states, how the BJP, without even one MLA, with one MLA, has formed the government with other political parties. So let's not go. Let's not go there. Let's just focus. Let's just focus on what is happening right now. Mr. Upadhyay, very quickly, as Mr. Reddy is trying to portray that they are only the bystanders in that drama. Sources are also saying that Mr. Yeddyurappa is so desperate right now to go back, because he knows if this coalition lasts, possibly he will lose his chance of a prominent leadership in Karnataka possibly in the next 5 years. Is that the desperation of the central leadership of the BJP, or is it the state pulling for this 19-19-19 operation?
No, I think it's the desperation of Mr. Yeddyurappa. But the fact of the matter is, when Operation Kamala took place for the first time, BJP had its government and they had their speaker. Now it's not going to be easy being in the opposition to get the opposition MLAs to resign and then get the resignations accepted by the speaker. Now the speaker is going to play a very crucial role in the whole thing. So even if they resign, the speaker might just keep it for a long time. There is no time limit for him to accept it. He may just, keep it pending and giving enough time for the Congress or the JDS to get their flock back. So it's going to be a very, very difficult task for BJP to even get those who are interested in coming to them. It's not going to be easy to woo them, because the speaker will play a very, very crucial role in the whole thing.
Okay. I have last couple of minutes. Okay, I have last couple of minutes, and I want to give both Aishwarya, who has her hand raised, and Vivek a quick go at it. Aishwarya, till when will we keep talking about poaching, instability, problems within the coalition? It's been 7 months. Why is it that the government of Karnataka is not as smooth as it should have been?
You know, administratively, the government is functioning quite effectively, and you do see a lot of work that is happening. However, a lot of this is being played up to be far greater than what it is. But I will tell you, Ankit, insofar and as long as Mr. Yeddyurappa has the thirst to be the chief minister, because if you look at the drama, he was chief minister for mere days and then was forced to resign without taking a floor test because he knew he would not pass. The embarrassment and the anger over that is also playing out, and it is affecting the Karnataka BJP, and there is dissension within the leaders itself, except they will not speak up. Also, there is fact that Mr. Amit Shah has not met Mr. Yeddyurappa because, as you clearly pointed out, the perception battle is something that is very important for 2019. That no longer in this election year are you going to allow one man for his selfishness to bring down the sort of image of the BJP in the state, because the people's perception also matters. And that will go on until Mr. Yeddyurappa is allowed to have
Vivek Reddy, hold on before you shoot. 3 to 5 Congress rebels, even if let's believe all of them are in touch with you, that's not going to give you the route to power in Karnataka. You need at least 19. Does the BJP have the wherewithal, resources? Are you in touch with 19 MLAs to, in fact, go for a clean operation? Otherwise, it will be hugely embarrassing.
I think, Ankit, in case of floor test, the government is challenged on a floor test, certainly the numbers will come forth, because there is so much of inner anger and frustration within.
No, but I need to understand this. You're right. You're right. It is on the floor test, but I need to understand this. Where is this confidence coming from that the government would fall? You tried this floor test formula with Mr. Yeddyurappa, who did not even take it to the floor test. He had to resign before that. Where is this confidence coming from?
Well, I think unless and until we are confident with a floor test, that we want to do a floor test, I don't think we can speculate on that right now. But as of now, there is dissension within the party. There is a major tearing off from the coalition of certain numbers. We don't know how many, but the fact is that this coalition is in danger.
Mr. Upadhyay, is the BJP right now shooting an arrow in the dark? Lag gaya to theek hai, or else we will go back to business as usual?
Well, the mandate of the people is that we must form the government.
Sir, mandate of the people, you will have to go back to the people again. Right now there are no new elections in Karnataka. Mr. Upadhyay, go ahead.
If at all the numbers
if they are not able to get the numbers that they require.
Mr. Upadhyay, go ahead.
Now, I think this is the last attempt being made by the BJP to bring down this government before the elections. You know, if they can't get the numbers, I'm sure they'll just withdraw and then let the Lok Sabha elections happen, because they don't want to have mess on their hands. Because it's not going to be easy at all to get something like 14 to 16 MLAs to resign and get the resignations accepted by the speaker and then hold a floor test. You know, all these are cumbersome processes which are not in your hands.
Okay, I'm completely out of time. I have to close this. Very quick last question to both of you, and it's a very important one. Aishwarya Mahadev, has the Congress made a head count of all its MLAs? How many are there with you?
Yes, we have the entire government of both the coalition. We have our numbers.
Vivek, you've made a head count because 102 are in Gurugram. Are there 1 or 2 missing somewhere?
No, all of them are there. The BJP is more consolidated with its support of its MLAs. There is there's absolute faith.
It's fascinating. It's fascinating that we are still talking about head counts.
Various MLAs who are missing.
7 months after the government was formed in Karnataka, and it's fascinating to see how political parties, grown-up people, MLAs responsible for their constituencies are being treated as school children or possibly prisoners, those who have to give a roll call by the end of every evening. Thank you so much to all my guests for joining me this morning. For this fascinating discussion. It is fascinating, and as I said, it is also sad in a way, because is this the democracy all about? The hunger for power, trying to grab power by every means, trying to poach people, and are the MLAs only winning elections so that they can reap benefits of being in power, of being ministers, cooperators, chairmen, so on and so forth? That is something for me and you as the voters to in fact ponder about.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.